I see. When was the last time you made a real decision that was completely yours? Not your parents' decision, not your culture decision, not the internet decision, not what school taught you, not what your friends expected, not your religion, your neighborhood, or your past told you was right. I mean yours. Think about that for a second. When the last time you chose something because you wanted it? Not because it looked safe? Not because it made sense to everybody else, not because people would approve, but because something inside of you said, this is mine. Most people don't have an answer, and that's not random. That's the point. No face, no case, just the truth. There is a script. Most people never see it because it was handed to them before they were old enough to question it. Be born, go to school, get good grades, get a job, find a partner, get married, buy a house, have kids, work for 40 years, retire. Then somehow, somewhere in the middle of all that, be happy. That's the whole plan. That's the life millions of people were handed. But here's the part nobody talks about. At what point did anyone ask you what you wanted? Who sat you down and said, what kind of life makes you feel alive? What do you care about? What kind of person do you want to become? What would make your time here feel meaningful? Most of us were never asked. We were given a template, then told to put our name on it. And the worst part, they call it success. Now listen, the script never shows up looking like control. That's why it works. It shows up looking like love. It comes from parents who struggle, parents who sacrifice, parents who want you safe, stable, protected. So they push you toward the path they believe will hurt the least. And I understand that. But love and wisdom are not always the same thing. The script also shows up as education. Years in school, years of tests, years of grades, years of being told when to speak, when to sit, when to ask permission, when to move. But ask yourself, did they teach you how to think? Or did they teach you how to repeat? Did they teach you how to question, or did they teach you how to obey? Because a mind trained to obey will accept the life it never chose. Then the script shows up as culture. People buying things they don't need to impress people they don't even like. People staying in jobs they hate to protect an image they never chose. People posting happy relationships online while feeling empty behind closed doors. And everybody calls that life, but sometimes it's not life. It's performance. There comes a moment when something inside of you cracks. Maybe it happens at 22, maybe 35, maybe 50. You're lying there at night, staring at the ceiling, and everything looks fine from the outside. The job is fine, the relationship is fine, the money is fine, the house is fine. Everybody thinks you're fine, but inside, you feel nothing. Not peace, not joy, not purpose, just nothing. And that feeling is not weakness. It's not laziness. It's not you being ungrateful. Sometimes that's your soul telling you, this life was never built for me. And that is scary. Because once you hear that voice, you have to face the truth. Maybe the script was wrong. Maybe the path you follow was never yours. Maybe the life people praise you for building is the same life quietly draining you. So most people bury the feeling. They get busy, they scroll, they work more, they distract themselves. They go back to sleep because waking up means change, and change costs something. Here's what nobody wants to understand. A person who knows who they are is hard to control. A person who has sat alone and asks, what do I believe? What do I value? What do I want? What kind of life am I building? That person becomes dangerous to any system built on obedience. Because you can't sell identity to somebody who already has one. You can't shame somebody who no longer needs approval. You can't trap somebody in a life they never wanted once they finally admit they never wanted it. That's why the world teaches us compassion more than reflection. Are you doing better than your cousin? Better than your neighbor? Better than your old classmates? Better than the people you grew up with? Look left, look right, look everywhere, except inward. Because the moment you look inward, the whole thing starts to fall apart. Now here's the hard part. At some point, you become old enough to notice, old enough to feel something was off, old enough to ask questions. And I get it. Bills are real. Family is real. Responsibility is real. Not everybody gets to walk away from everything overnight. That's not what I'm saying. But the difference is between I'm doing what I need to do while I build toward what I want, and I'm giving up what I want because changes feel too uncomfortable. One is strategy, the other is surrender. And a lot of people surrender, then call it realistic. They bury their dreams under responsibilities. They silence their truth with excuses. Then they hand the same script to their children. And the cycle keeps going. So what does waking up look like? Does it mean quitting your job tomorrow? It doesn't mean ruining your life. It doesn't mean walking away from every responsibility. Waking up starts with one question. Is this what I actually want? Or is this what I was taught to want? Ask that before you say yes. Ask that before you commit. Ask that before you chase something. Ask that before you spend another year pretending you're fine. The question will make you uncomfortable. It will change how you see your life. It will change how you see people. It will change what you accept. And yes, some people won't like the version of you that starts thinking for yourself, because they benefited from the version of you that didn't. But on the other side of that discomfort is a life that belongs to you. Not inherited, not performed, not copied, not built for approval. Yours. And I don't know what that life looks like for you. Nobody does. That's the point. You have to meet yourself honestly enough to find it. So I'll leave you with this. The most radical thing you will ever do in a world that rewards obedience is become yourself. Not the version your parents imagined, not the version your culture demanded, not the version your followers expect, not the version that keeps everybody comfortable. The real you, the honest you, the you beneath the fear, the you beneath the performance, the you beneath the script. That is the work. And no, it's not glamorous. It's not easy. It doesn't come with applause. But when you reach the end of your life, that is the work you won't regret. Everything else is noise. Now answer this honestly. Are you living the life you chose or the life you were handed? Think about it. Then think about it again. I'll see you next time. No face, no case, just the truth.